on in and save me. You save me. You save my life. Yo, yo. Come on in the building, y'all. Welcome. I'm your host, Herb Man. You are tuned in to the Herb of the Day show. Come on in and relax and unwind. I didn't know. Allow the sunlight right above my head to emanate from my home to yours. Tell somebody, the Herb Man show is on live. We got a good herb today. I think all of you guys will enjoy this one. And I know you probably have heard of it before. Give me some water real quick. You saved my life, girl. Your love saved my life. Took me by surprise, there you go again, yeah. Acting like a lover, but being my best friend. How can it be? You're so perfect for me. Yeah. Tell somebody that the Herb Man show is on. You saved my life. You saved me. You know, I always like that song, man, because it kind of reminds me of what I sometimes feel like herbs do for me, man. That herbs truly are a blessing, and they truly here to save us and have been saving us. I have been a very essential part of saving us since the beginning of times. All right. So you guys are tuned in to Leaf of Vital Essentials Inc. with Herb Man. And this is the Herb of the Day show. All right. Now, Leaf of Vital Essentials, for all you guys that didn't know, you know, it stands for love, right? So we definitely want to allow all our subscribers, all our supporters, okay? People who don't even know the channel yet, we want you to know we love you. And we do this because of that love, all right? So now let's get right on into it here with what we got on the regular scheduled program, okay? A lot, like I said, a lot of people may have heard of this particular herb. It is a very, very popular herb. You know, it's very old school, but like, again, a lot of people have heard of this herb. So again, I'm your host, Herb Man, okay? And today's herb, we're going to be talking about bilberry, okay? Bilberry. Pretty cool name for herb. Now, this herb origins is in Europe, found in Europe and in North America and in Northern Asia, okay? And it is a deciduous type of shrub, okay? And that just basically means that it sheds pretty much annually. And a shrub is kind of a woody type of tree, but it's a smaller version of a tree. And it is in a temperate climate, so it doesn't grow in extreme temperatures, okay? And bilberry grows, like I said, it's kind of short, so you got a height of about 40 centimeters, all right? Now, some of the historical uses of bilberry is that the common name for was huckleberry, okay? And the scientific name of bilberry is Vaccinum myrtillus. Vaccinum myrtillus. Okay, and then you have some other ways to say it in French and German and Italian. Okay, and now most of the time when we're talking about bilberry, we're going to be talking about the fresh berries. Rarely do you have any medicinal things to do with the leaves. Okay, now what are some of the actions of bilberry? All right, now it has a anti-inflammatory action. So we know that it's very good to stop inflammation. It is also a anti-diarrheal. So that means that it will stop diarrhea. It is a anti-emetic, meaning it will help you stop vomiting. All right, so if you have any issues with vomiting up anything, bilberry was historically good for that. It is also has an astringent action, which means that it constricts and contracts the tissues and muscles in the body. It acts as a diuretic, all right? So it increases the flow of urine. It also acts as a refrigerant, so it's a cooling herb, okay? And it strengthens the blood vessels, okay? And it also acts as a vein tonic. It inhibits the growth of certain bacteria. So that's a pretty cool feature. I guess you can say that it has a antiseptic or antiviral type of action as well. And it contains vitamins A, C, and P. Now, the same man that invented vitamin C invented vitamin P. All right, so you guys can look that up. I think his name was Albert something, but Albert Georgi or something like that. But he won a Nobel Peace Prize for finding vitamin C. And so he also, too, did the vitamin P as well. So just do your research on that. And you want to gather bilberry before it ripens, okay? Before the fruit ripens. Now, it has been used for conditions like dropsy or gravel. Gravel, just another name for kidney stones. It has also been used for violent irritable bowel syndrome, okay? If you got diverticulosis, now that is another abdominal issue. If you got nausea or vomiting, and like we said, it is an antiemetic. If you have sore throat, you can gargle with it. If you got leucorrhoea, leucorrhoea is a excessive discharge, okay, found in the vaginal area, all right? Now, it is also good for scurvy or if you have vitamin C deficiency. Now, this herb has been popular in Russian folk medicine for gastroenteritis, okay? And that's because of its anti-inflammatory actions as well. And it is has been used to reduce insulin intake in diabetes. So now this has a historical connection with diabetes here, and we'll talk a little bit more about it as we go. But it's also been used as a cleansing wash for old ulcers, okay? And when you do that, it's using a decoction form. You can gargle it for pharyngitis. It has been used for leukoplakia of the mouth and the vagina and the urethra area. And has it been reported to improve those things? Now, leukoplakia is patches that you will see that will grow in the gums or in the cheeks or on the tongue. And then they can spread as well, and they can be found in other areas that as we can see. Also, bilberry has been connected to Crohn's disease, okay? And things like Bacillus Coli infections. And that is just bacteria in the gastrointestinal tract. Again, talking about what the Russians used to use it for, okay? And basically, they used to use it for that by stimulating. It has also been used by stimulating production of visual, okay? So for vision, bilberry has been connected to that as well. Now, some other things bilberry has been connected to is varicose veins or piles. Piles is another name for hemorrhoids, okay? And it's also been connected to cystitis. So you see that there are a lot of different things here that bilberry has been connected to. And, you know, there's a lot more things that bilberry has been connected to, especially when we're talking about diabetes. Now, again, this herb has been connected to diabetes in such a way that especially over in, you know, India and places like that, people are really trying to use bilberry for different things like that. And especially when you're talking about eye problems as well, when you're talking about diabetic retinopathy, excuse me, retinopathy, retinopathy. All right, diabetic retinopathy is very good for that. And when you're talking about diabetic neuropathy, it has been found to be good for that. Now, when we're talking about how to prepare bilberry, okay, it says you can take this 3 times a day. All right, and it also says that you can do this in a decoction format, which is always going to be up our sleeves here at Leaf of Violet Essentials. We love the tea. And it says you can do this 1 ounce to 1 pint of water. All right, then you just remove the vessel from the boiling point when it is reached, and get you a wine glass and enjoy your bilberry. All right, and it also says you can get it in a liquid extract. Okay, and the dose recommended is 2 to 8 milligrams for that. And it also can be used as a home tincture. Now, in homeopathic language, bilberry is known as mother tincture. Okay, so this goes hand in hand with a tincture of vodka. So you take your handful of berries to 1 pint of vodka, and you can cork it or cap it, and you shake it up once a week. You filter it, put it in a wine glass, and enjoy. Okay, and it's also in other kind of formulas and formats. You can get it in a powder. It combines with meadow sweetened horsetail if you're trying to do something for a particular issue. Now, also too, like I said, you can get it in capsules. You do 3 times a day between your meals. Now, remember that it's not recommended for you to take bilberry for long periods of time. Put it like that. This is not a particular herb that you want to continue to take on a daily basis, because it can bring high levels of toxicity to the body. Okay, so when you're using bilberry, you should be using this for a short period of time. Now, again, like I said, bilberry has been used for a lot of different things, and it is a beautiful fruit. And I know a lot of people get this confused with the blueberry, but this is not blueberry. It is not blueberry powder. It's not the blueberry herb. Okay, this is bilberry, and it has a right to its own. It actually belongs to the I want to say the Ericaceae family. Okay, so it is a very, very special herb. Again, it's been used for things like black eye, blurred vision. Okay, it's been used for dry eye syndrome. It's been used for iritis in the eyes. I mean, just pretty much everything. Weak eyesight, puffy eyes, night blindness. Okay, liver disease, eye diseases, cataracts. So as you can see, this is one of those really, really good eye herbs. Okay, so you definitely want to do your research when dealing with this. And the most effective way that they are using bilberry today is for diabetes neuropathy and diabetes retinopathy. Now, the thing with neuropathy, for people who have it, if you don't know anything about it, it is a disease of the nerves, and it can be painful. It can bring a lot of pain to the joints and to the nerves. A lot of times in diabetics, they'll start finding pain in the lower leg area, in the feet. Okay, and sometimes this can get really, really painful and make your body real sensitive, that you can't even put a sheet over the individual. Okay, so bilberry has been used in those particular situations. So I would encourage you that if you know anybody that's dealing with those things or something like that, to give bilberry a look up. Now, in diabetes retinopathy is pretty much dealing with the eyes, and we can see that this is a all to do with eyes type of herb, and so it's going to be especially good for anything dealing with the eyes. And pretty much when you're dealing with diabetic retinopathy, is pretty much when the eyes cross, or when they kind of, you know, shake a little bit, or something like that. And it happens very often, and it can cause blindness if you don't get it, you know, under control fairly quickly. So you guys want to make sure that you know, you definitely get a handle out on all of those things, man. And you know, we definitely want to let you guys know that we appreciate all of the support. We appreciate all of the support. I think we're almost at about 90 subscribers now. And it's only January the 7th, and I think I put out that particular shout out to get 100 subscribers about 3 days ago. So we're looking very good to hit 100. If we can do more, then great. But you know, all I was trying to do is get 100 subscribers before the end of January, and then we're also trying to get 1,000 subscribers by June. And so here's the thing: I want people who love herbal education. I want people who want to be a part of the movement. I think this is very valuable for everybody. And so I don't just necessarily, you know, want folks to just want to come on here to get a subscription, but, you know, we definitely want people who enjoy the information, who understand the importance of herbs, and who understand, you know, just the whole thing of what we're trying to do, the whole movement of health awareness and wealth awareness. And so I got some more wealth strategies coming for all of my wealth subscribers that are just waiting and itching for a new video. We got you coming, man. We got you coming. So I definitely want you guys to stay tuned for that, and just hit the notification bell if you feel like you may miss something, because we're going to do this daily. So you're going to always have a herb of the day video straight for you daily. Okay. And so you don't miss it, go ahead and hit that notification button, man. All right. So, hey, look, man, I love you guys. This has been the episode of Herb of the Day. I love you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And until next time, tell somebody, tell somebody. Peace.